Hi, I'm Pat Smith again, back with you, and I have two students who have been enjoying this whole robotics show. So please tell us your name, okay?
So my name is Anjani Poduri.
Okay, and what degree are you pursuing?
Right now I'm a college academy student, so I'm a high school student. I'm 17, but I'm getting my Associate of Arts degree at Broward College.
At the same time.
At the same time.
At the same time, and your name?
My name is Padmini Paduri, and I'm also a college academy student, so I'm also high school, and we both are twins.
Yeah.
Oh
so-
my gosh! I was going to say you look alike, but okay, that's great. So, what do you think of Robotics Day?
It's so cool. Like, I remember doing WEX when I was in elementary school. We did do WEX, and now there's like so many different things that are like I never knew Roomba made a robot for kids.
Right.
That is so
I know
cool.
it is, and it looks kind of like the Roomba, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that this day was great. Like honestly, we didn't know what to expect because it's a robotics day. We thought it would be more like you guys would be teaching people how to code or something, but this was very fun.
And-
like all the toys and everything.
What's been your favorite activity?
The course at the Spook Bowl,
The Sphero.
the Spiro, yeah. The one with the
Why was that your favorite?
Because we got to build a course, and then the controls for the Spiro is not the same as many different types of robots. A lot of other robots, if the control, the joystick, if you push forward, go straight.
Right.
Same thing with drones. You push back, it goes backwards. But that one, it was flipped.
Oh.
So if you push the joystick to the left, it would go forward. If you
Oh.
push it to the right, it would go backwards.
That was tough to learn.
Oh yeah, took us
That's
like
a trial and error
Yeah.
kind of thing, isn't it?
yeah.
But that was fun because we made the course and it actually went through the course. So yeah,
So
that's what else.
you are high school students. So what do you think about? How do you think other high school students would enjoy working with these robots?
I think it's cool because not a lot of these robots are, a lot of high school robots tend to be very expensive. So
More
some
technical.
more technical, a lot of competitive. So many schools that aren't in the competitive aspect never get to ever use robots because
Right.
they cost a lot.
Right.
Especially to compete, those robots cost a lot.
But
So-
something like this where they can, work with them, play with them, and it would just be, it's a completely different experience.
Right, right. And it's much easier than coding. Have you ever taken coding classes?
Yes.
Oh yes.
We
yeah.
do.
I'm taking a C++ class right now.
And a Python class
I'm
at
not
the same
taking it
time. Nuh-uh.
I'm not.
But
built
this
for-
is easier.
This was so easy.
It's like Hour of Code. Like we used to do Hour of Code when we were younger.
Right.
It's exactly like Hour of Code. They use like block
Block
programming.
programming.
it's so
right.
easy for kids to learn with this than anything else.
And it introduces the concept of block programming in a very easy to understand way. So I would think that a lot of students would enjoy working. Plus, if you like working with your hands,
Right.
it would be great to be able to integrate in curriculums. Yeah.
I heard that elementary schools in Broward County are now doing programming and computers as a official class, right?
Which is great.
Yeah,
Which
this
is
would
great.
be
Well, I think they're
great.
trying to integrate it into the curriculum in some other classes, math class and things like that.
I wish they did that when I was in elementary school. It wasn't too long ago.
Right. So, what are you going to study in college?
Biomedical engineering.
Wow.
So some of this robotics really does, come
Yes,
in
it
handy.
In fact, it's the whole concept of biomedical engineering
is
is
robotics, right?
Mhm.
Exactly. So, there's something like this, learning something like this, would really help you out in that
Yeah,
degree.
It would.
It would, because you'll be working with robots.
Yes.
Yeah, programming robots.
I mean, it's
How
the
about
world
you?
of
Are
AI.
you want to study the same thing?
Mhm.
Wow, that's great though. So, well, I'm thrilled to hear that you've enjoyed the robotics day. I mean, it's really been an interesting experience that you just stumbled into. Right?
I think you guys should do it again
Yeah.
on a bigger scale.
Bigger scale. Well, it would be interesting to introduce it to the high school students, like the high school students.
Oh, we would love it.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Yeah, CA would go crazy for this.
right, right. Good, good. Do you have anything else you wanted to add?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, well, thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview, and I'm so glad you guys enjoyed the day.
Thank you for having
Okay,
us.
you're welcome.
Good morning. My name is Colin Polsky. I'm a faculty member here at FAU, and I'm coming to you today in my capacity as Associate Vice President for the 3 Broward campuses. It's a pleasure to welcome you to our Davie campus, and in particular to come to this robotics teacher training exposition. Robotics is part of a booming field that is linked with artificial intelligence, but it's not only about artificial intelligence. And there is a growing need for trained people working on creating the robots and maintaining them, programming them, and also working alongside them. And so it's essential that we equip our teachers with the basic skills and the more advanced skills needed to work with the robots from the early production stages all the way to implementation. So I'm appreciative of the faculty here working on this project, helping to put this programming together for you. I appreciate you coming to our Davie campus, and best of luck with your program today. Thank you.
Well, welcome to Fall 2024 Educational Robotics Day. We have an exciting day planned for you. We are bringing our educational robots here because our world is changing. What will be needed and necessary skills for our youngest students as they graduate is changing rapidly. Our world is becoming digitalized and automated, and to support this rapidly growing field, we need to make sure our students are prepared. So we need to be teaching as early as kindergarten computational skills, basic knowledge of coding, and schools will need to be working alongside the robots or be able to use AI-driven programs. I know this sounds really intimidating to teachers who do not have a coding background. So how can I, as a teacher, teach coding or basic coding skills? So good news. You don't need to know coding in order to do this. You can actually start with one of our educational robots, and you will be able to program using visual building blocks. We call that block coding. It is super easy and allows our youngest students to begin to design, to develop, and try out their own robots as they code them to do what they want them to do. So I hope you're going to really enjoy all of the educational robots that we have brought here to you today. I want to kind of go over a few logistics. So if you are joining us online, I definitely want to give a big shout out to those students who are committed enough to join us using Zoom, even though you could not come to the Broward campus. And also a big welcome to those students who are on the Broward campus and will be coming in to actually have their hands on to our robots. We have, if you're in the Zoom room, we have a monitor who is going to be amazing, Helena Daly. She will be chatting with you in the chat, and she will be able to share with you some poll questions. She's going to try to make this a little interesting, and then she's also sending you into our interactive room where you can actually program one of our Dash robots virtually. So you get a little bit of a hands-on experience even though you might be online. some of the things I would like for you, we got to remember this is an educational event, so we should set you up so you know what to be looking for as you interact or watch with us here in our space. And one of them is I'd like for you to notice the invention cycle. This is so important. It drives the creativity, and it is actually the process that engineers use as they develop solutions, whether it is in computer science, engineering, or robotics. So, so be paying attention. There's some slides and some things that will come up that will talk about the invention cycle. Also, we will be focusing on what is computational thinking. So again, be paying attention so you know what computational thinking is and how it's being implemented and used with our educational robots. Each of our experts is going to share with you how we will be able to use the robots they're demonstrating or talking about in the classroom. So again, pick up on some of those ideas as you go. Please, please, please make sure that you, those of you who are online, make sure you do the exit ticket so you get credit for attending us on Zoom. So please make sure, I think that's pretty much the logistics. If you're in the room, you can certainly go to any one of our robot spots and begin interacting, building, inventing with our robots. If you're using, for some reason, you managed to get into the YouTube streaming line instead of the Zoom room, that's fine. You can still get credit. You need to send me an email. I am Dr. Victoria Brown with the Department of Curriculum Instruction, and my email is V as in Victoria, Brown as in color, 22 at fau.edu. Again, that's vbrown22 at fau.edu. So grab your favorite snacks, grab a beverage if you're online, and sit back and learn about our educational robots.
I'm Steve Silverman, Dean of the College of Education at Florida Atlantic University. I'm so sorry I can't be with you today, but I want to welcome you to the second annual Robotics Day on our Davie campus. It is through the efforts of Dr. Brown and the other faculty of the College of Education that we produce in-service training such as this. Again, thank you for joining us. We have quite a number of programs in the college which are aimed at helping in-service teachers and future teachers provide the best educational experiences for the children in our community, in the state, and beyond. We have programs from Broward County up through the Treasure Coast. If you think of more traditional degree programs, we have master's degrees, doctoral degrees in education and school leader programs that may interest you in the future. And others are noticing how well our college is doing these days, because in the last 3 years, we've gone up 56 places in U.S. News and World Report. And now we're ranked among the top 100 public colleges of education in the country. There are exciting things happening both at Florida Atlantic and in the College of Education. And I'm so happy that you're participating in one of them. Have a productive and enjoyable day at Robotics Day, and thanks again for participating.